Wonder why I'm not the thorn in my side. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck on the look to his back. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Darts out of the shotgun. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Dart. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man in motion here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Go! Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's complete, Mike Evans. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Check smash! Check smash!
They'll toss it here to Irving. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Dropping back to throw. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Come on, come on. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, smash.
Irving trying to run for the first. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers won up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Return starts at the 9. Trucks a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
As a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Check! 70 Lions! Check! Go street!
They'll work against the blitz. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Irving here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Back to throw now. He's got Emeka Egbuka. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Brings up 3rd and
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short.
Hawk 70!
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Le'Veon Diaby brings him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here goes Dart to the air. Dumped off to his running back. Pacheco with the first and then some. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. A 28-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. To throw, here's Dart. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Pass brought in by Slayton. And they're to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down.
Running right is Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Field goal attempts coming now from Young Hui Koo. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
From the set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Evans brings in the slant. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bronco 80.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Lions. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Mustang 9, Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's good to Godwin. And he goes out, just need one more step there to reach midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready?
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Let's go.
This is Irving on second. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Let go.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. Want to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable fourth down if you don't get the first.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it's second down coming up. From the gun, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
Dart going to throw again. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Set. Mikey, 18. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Has it down close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
First and goal, Giants.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home to that sack.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccaneers 10. Youngway Koo set to kick
Koo
off.
all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Isaiah Simmons.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Buccaneers 17.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. He dodged the tackle. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Gibson on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
60 Bison.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready?
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 even.
Design bootleg here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. He drives it up to the 24. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
It's a gain of 4.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Throwing it again here. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. Right, ready to send this one away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Gibson on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shot, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Dart out of the shotgun. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Taking a shot deep here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. Shoots away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Out close to the 30. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Back to 6.
We give to Irving to start this drive. They'll cobble together a yard there. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
79 Broncos. Now that. Bronco 80. Check. Hurt. Panther 11. Panther. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun now on third down. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 by 6.
Throwing from the gun here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the gun on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
19, Tiger, 19. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
Throwing off the play fake. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check smash. Cut 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. Koo with the extra point. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing. Dumps it off to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
Ready?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running with Irvin again on 2nd. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make a 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Here we go, here we go.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready.
2nd and goal.
Hurt. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Irving on 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
He'll throw it. Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And he's going to fall on top of his own fumble, but it's a turnover either way. He's short of that 1st down marker. And they stop him from advancing it further. Nice job rallying to it after some chaos there. A very eventful turnover on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Big man's showing up the yards. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dart now against the blitz. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Koo on now for the extra point.
One-way Koo lining up for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
34. Buccaneers 24.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man. This is Evans. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
60 by 6.
Running for it, here's Irving. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig alert, 79 Broncos. Go.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Lead to Devin Cole. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Check smash, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. From the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Giants' 7-yard line.
Offense up to the line fast.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
That effort and that play, that was just about pride. Maybe some arrogance offensively to think you could just run it right at him through the end zone, but pride defensively to rise up and get that stop.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Desperation time here. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the 4th. They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down from the 42. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Giants holding on to a field goal lead. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Irving on the option. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's 2nd and 8.
He's going to throw this one. Down the field. Evans has it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. This should put it back within a field goal.
The kicker on for the point after.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
41. Buccaneers, 38.
So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. And he has the Giants' first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.